So first you locate the heart. Okay, the cat's heart. Nobody should easily locate the heart. Okay. If you want to see the ascending aorta, you push the right atrium. Okay. Use a probe. Push the right atrium a little bit. You see pieces of aorta comes out. That's the ascending aorta. Okay. It's arising from the left atrium. Okay. This piece is in the aorta, and then aortic arch. Okay. This piece is aortic arch. If I ask you, that's in lecture. Okay. What is the first branch of the aorta? It should be coronary artery, left and right, right? If I ask you, what is the first branch of the aortic arch? It must be this one, brachiocephalic. Okay. I heard my former student told me, this question was asked in HESI test. Okay, because they want to confuse you. You need to know the aortic arch and the aorta. The aorta is the whole thing, right? The aortic arch is just this piece. This is the arch. Okay. For human, there are three branches. Okay, brachiocephalic, left common carotid, and the left subclavian. For human, for cats, most cases, okay. I dissected thousands of the cats. I only found a few that has three. Okay, the left common carotid is arising from here. Just one or two. Most of them is arising from brachiocephalic. Okay, most from here, you get 1, 2, and 3. Some this may arising from here. Okay. So that's about the aorta. Now we're going up, okay, through the left common carotid. Okay, all the way going up. This is neck. This is trachea. Okay, when it reaches to the upper portion of the trachea, you find one branch going to supply the thyroid gland, because this is superior thyroid. It's on top of the thyroid gland. Okay. Bilateral side, it has one branch supplying the muscles, neck muscles, because this is muscularis. Then going up, you see a tiny branch supplying the larynx, because this is laryngeal. It's small. Many of you, okay, the cats get damaged for this one. There's still common carotid. Okay, anterior lingual. Okay, anterior lingual. Okay, so lingual comes out. This is quite a big one. Then common carotid. After this branch, they split. Okay, one is called internal carotid. One is external carotid. Internal carotid going to this way. Get inside, it will sit. The external keep going. So this piece very short. External carotid. External carotid quickly branch. You get a bigger one. That's internal maxillary. Okay. Another one, external maxillary. Okay. When they branch, you can see quickly one small going up, supplying the parotid gland, salivary gland. They call this as parotid. Okay. External maxillary keep going until you see one branch going up. We call it labial. The one keep going underneath the mandible bone, submental. That's how you follow in this, all the blood vessels. Okay. Now we're following another one from here. Okay. So that's the left subclavian, right? Left subclavian. Firstly, you pay attention to 3-1 that's going up. The first one is vertebral, because getting to the vertebral column. Okay. The transverse foramen. Okay, of the cervical vertebra, come from vertebra. Okay, then you got costal cervical, thyrocervical. Costal cervical supplying the chest area, okay, and the thyrocervical supplying the muscles in the shoulder. Okay, then one going down, it's not going down, actually going to front chest. Okay, that's the internal memory. Remember, I emphasized this because in human it's very important, right? It's used for bypass Surgery. Remember, I told you guys, surgeons call this as lima or lita. Lima comes from the left internal mammary artery. Lita, left internal thoracic artery. It's the same, depending on the surgeons. Some like to call it lima, some like to call it lita. Okay, or rima, rita, the same thing. So these two vessels is widely used. Okay, they push down to here for bypass. Okay. If some people need more, they may get below. Okay, get a vein. Okay, great softness can be harvested for bypass. But now I said more people trying to get it from the radial artery. Because the vein gets some disadvantages. Like I said, right? They have valves in it, and the wall is too thin, only lasts for maybe 10 years and becomes perforated or not working well. So it's a problem for the vein. Okay, so doctors now prefer still using arteries. Okay, so that's about this. Now we keep going. Okay, it's past the chest wall. Okay, get into the armpit area. We call it auxiliary. Okay, so the name change. Okay, after that, you see a branch supplying the scapula called suprascapula. Okay, of the suprascapula it becomes brachial. Okay, brachial all the way go after passing the elbow. Okay, in the forearm, you see the branch. Okay, since cat's forearm is going to like this. Okay, the thumb are going to medial, right? This is where the radial is. So the medial one is the radial artery. The lateral one is ulnar. Okay. Then look at the aorta. Aortic arch bended backwards. Because this is thoracic aorta. Thoracic aorta. You see some get into between the ribs because this intercostal. Some going to the medial, supplying the esophagus, because this is esophageal artery. Okay, so that's all the artery above the diaphragm. Below the diaphragm, this piece, abdominal aorta. Still called aorta, but it's in the abdominal cavity, right? We call it abdominal aorta. Okay. Abdominal aorta, the first major branch. Celiac. Okay. Celiac has three major branches again. After that, the first one supplying the liver, hepatic. Next one supplying the stomach, gastric. The next two branches supplying the spleen, we call it splenic. Okay. Next to it, very close. Okay, superior mesenteric. Most of the superior mesenteric supplying the small intestine forms the intestinal. Okay. There's one early branch supplying the colon, descending colon. We call it colic. Okay. That's on this side. You figure out this two first. On the right side, you have adrenal lumbar. Because the adrenal gland is over here. Okay. Adrenal lumbar forms this fork over here. There's an early branch going up, supplying the diaphragm, we call it phrenic. Okay, you're going down a little bit, easily you'll find the renal supplying the kidney. Okay, you're going down a little bit, you find gonadal. Gonadal in male, all the way going down, supplying testes because testicular. Okay, gonadal going down to the side, supplying the ovary, we call it ovarian. Okay, in the female. You go down a little bit, you find inferior mesenteric. Okay. Inferior mesenteric remaining supplying the colon. Okay, one branch going up, meet with this one, form the colic loop. Some people call this as inferior colic. This one is the superior colic. Okay. Anyway, they're going to meet. Okay, and another branch supplying the lower portion of the intestine is called rectum, right? Okay, supplying the rectum. Because this is superior hemorrhoidal. the superior colic. Okay. Anyway, they're going to meet. Okay. And another branch supplying the lower portion of the intestine is called rectum. Right. Okay. Supplying the rectum. Call this as superior hemorrhoidal. Okay.
There's like multiple branches that come from the inferior one.
Just one branch.
Is it like the bottom?
The major one.
The middle one?
The major, the first branch.
Okay.
Later, they may have smaller branch. You don't count this.
Okay.
Okay. After this, next branch, iliolumbar, on both sides. Maybe exact location, maybe like this. Okay. Sometimes when this one is down a little bit, then push this one going down a little bit. Okay. Iliolumbar, and then external cilia, ilia. That ends the aorta. Okay, ends the aorta. Then you get the internal iliac and the caudal. Okay, so then all the blood vessels inside of the abdominal cavity. Okay, then external celiac get out of the body wall, getting to the side becomes femoral. Okay, you get deep femoral going to the medial side. Okay, then you get saphenous branch. Okay, then you're going down a little bit. Okay, finally get to the back of the knee, becomes popliteal. Popliteal's branch becomes anterior and posterior tibial. That's all for the artery. Okay. For the vein, we have listed 15 names, but actually you need just pay attention to 5 or 4 of them. Because the vein below the diaphragm, same location, same name. In the test, if I point it to the blue, you make sure you write it and put a V behind it. So I know, this is a vein. If it's an artery, you put an A behind it. Because the same location, same name. You got that? The only thing you need to remember, the difference of the vein is mostly about the diaphragm. Sure, you have superior vena cava, inferior vena cava. You never get a vena cava for the name of artery, right? That's only for the vein. You get a brachiocephalic. Okay, left and right. Okay, you get sternum. Sternum is sticking out like this. Sternum. Sternum get a branch, internal mammary vein. Okay, so sternum you don't get a artery called sternum. That's the only for the vein. Okay, you get azygos. That's the only. Okay, and the brachiocephalic branch becomes external jugular and subclavian. Subclavian, you get subclavian artery. Okay, so this is the same, but the jugular, external jugular, that's only for the vein. You don't get this for the artery. It's only a few names, special names: azygos, vena cava, sternum. Okay, jugular. Okay, those are specific names you need to remember.
What about the ones that go that way?
Which one?
The ones that are going that way.
That way is the same. Brachiocephalic, external jugular, subclavian. External jugular, subclavian. Same. Okay? So that's for the artery and the vein. Everybody's ready? Okay. So this is diaphragm. Alright? So this is heart. If you want to locate ascending aorta, okay, you push the right atrium to the side, and this is, you're going down a little bit, this is ascending aorta, okay, and this piece is aortic arch, okay. So the first branch of the aortic arch, no doubt, is this brachiocephalic. So that's brachiocephalic, okay. And then you should see 3 branches over here. Okay? You get left common carotid, you get right common carotid, and the right subclavian. So this one This one is actually, okay, quite early. Some is very close, right? Some cats, okay, the branch probably is from here, okay. Then you get left subclavian artery over here. Then we're following the left common carotid, okay. So you get into here, you have the thyroid gland over here. Can you see the thyroid gland? Okay, so this piece, which is damaged over here, can you see that?
Mm-hmm.
This is superior thyroid, okay? And this one going to the side, you see this? This is muscularis, okay? Okay, this is muscularis, okay? Then the laryngeal is not damaged, you see that?
Mm-hmm.
This is laryngeal, okay? And after that, you see the lingual, okay? So this piece is lingual, okay? After lingual, you can see this piece is really short, okay? This piece raised up is the external jugular, okay? Internal jugular going deeper like this, okay? So the external jugular is this piece, okay? This piece, and it quickly branch, okay? Quickly branch, the one going to deep, this one, that's internal maxillary, okay? And this one is internal maxillary, and the one supplying the salivary gland is damaged over here. Can you see that?
Mm-hmm.
Little bit traces over here. Okay, that's parotid. Okay, parotid. Okay, and this one will be keep going all the way. Okay, up to here. Somehow it's been damaged over here. Okay, it's been damaged. Okay, so all right, let's dig a little bit deeper over here. You still see some traces of the labia over here. So you can see the vein, okay, it's still there, okay. So this vessel is the labial, okay, this is labial, and the submental, okay, is the one that's going underneath the mandible bone over here. You still see some traces over here. Okay, so that's the external maxillary, okay. The labial going to over here, you see the traces over here, that's the labial, can you see that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and the one underneath that is the submental. Okay, so that's, you're going all the way through this left common carotid. Okay, and the next one we go through is the left common, left subclavian. Okay, so that's the. Can you push this down? Okay, this piece. Okay, thank you. Okay, so this is the left subclavian. Okay, you can see this one is internal memory. Okay, and on this side, you see the early one that comes out. That's the vertebral. Okay, you see the vertebral. Then you can see the second one. Costal cervical. This is a nerve. Okay, you push this nerve to the side. Okay, push the nerve to the side. Okay, the vertebral. This one is the second. Okay, costal cervical. And third one, cervical. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. See that? Okay, vertebral, costal cervical, cervical. Okay, and this one now passing the body wall, right? Is the axillary. Okay, axillary should passing over here. okay, passing over here, and it becomes. You should be able to find the branch, okay, that's supplying.
You might be able to see it on that side since we already cut it.
Oh, you cut from this side. Okay, you see a lot of nerves. Okay, so this one is brachial, already get into the arm. Okay, and over here, okay, auxiliary we has a major branch supplying the scapula. Okay, we call it subscapula. Is this one? Okay, this one. Okay, supplying the scapula. You can pinch it down so that you make sure this is scapula, and you also see this subscapular vein over there. Okay, side by side. Okay, so that's the brachial. Brachial past the elbow. Okay, before it passes the elbow, there's a foramen over here. Okay, it actually passes this foramen and get into the forearm. Okay, after getting the forearm, you see the branch becomes the. Okay, this is the radial and this is the ulnar. Okay. So that's when you're following the subclavian, and now you push the lung to the side. Okay, push the lung to the side. You can find this vessels going to laterally. This you need to break the parietal pleura. Okay. So you see these are intercostal. This one, these are all intercostal. And the one going to medial, this, you also have to break more of this membrane, So you see these tiny blood vessels, one here, Those are esophageal, So you get several esophageals over here. So this is one, this is one, this is one over here, and if you're going down, you see more, So those are esophageals. All right. So that's all the arteries above the diaphragm. Below the diaphragm, you push the liver, stomach, to the side, So firstly, you identify the abdominal aorta. So that's abdominal aorta. See that? From here, all the way going down into here. The first branch definitely is this one. So that's the celiac. And then you have hepatic. So this is hepatic. This one. And this is gastric. See the gastric? And this is splenic. So 1, 2, 3. That's celiac. And this is superior mesenteric. Superior mesenteric, if you're going, you can see this one, first branch, supplying the colon. So that's the colic. Well, we call it the superior colic. And if you dig, a little bit more, you can see it's going to be down through here. See that? So that's the colic. We're rising from here, going down like this, And the others, the major parts keep going all the way reaches to here. You see all this, this comes from superior mesenteric because this is intestinal. Any of this, this, intestinal. All right. So it comes from here, and it's left side. I said you can find this. That's the adrenal lumbar because the adrenal gland is over here. The adrenal lumbar, you see the branch here. The one of the branch going up, this one. This one, supplying the diaphragm. That's the phrenic. Okay, that's a journal lumbar. Okay, see that? Very clear, right? Okay, then that's the renal supplying the kidney. Okay, renal. Okay, after renal, okay, that's the boy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the boy. Okay, so you find this branch. Okay, this is testicular. Okay, testicular all the way down, through here, through spermatic down, through here, through spermatic cord, and get into testes. So it's called testicular. On this side, this is the other side, testicular. Okay. After that, you have inferior mesenteric. Okay. Inferior mesenteric, you can see the major branch over here. Okay. So this one is inferior colic. This one will be going this, and joining with this one. Okay. Following the colic loop, and this one going down. This one going down. Okay. This one. Okay. That's superior hemorrhoidal, supplying the rectum, so you can see where it goes, going to the rectum. Okay. So you said earlier there are several branches, right? Okay. You don't count this. Count this one.
Okay.
Okay. Superior hemorrhoidal, and count this one. That's inferior colic.
Okay.
Okay. So after that, you get the iliolumbar. Okay. So that's iliolumbar. Left and right. Okay. So this one is exactly the same location. Some of the cats, this one is upper, this one is a little bit lower. Okay. And then you get external iliac, internal iliac, and the caudal in the middle. Okay. The caudal. All right. So that's all the arteries in the abdominal cavity. Outside over here, you have femoral, okay, veins, arteries side by side. Internal, deep femoral, okay, veins, arteries side by side. You get saphenous, okay, artery, vein side by side. You get popliteal.
We were looking at it when we flipped it.
Yeah, you can see where it come from. Okay, it's come from here. Okay, that's popliteal, and this is muscularis. Okay, so the popliteal come out from here. Okay, so that's still popliteal, and you can see the branch. Okay, posterior tibial and anterior tibial. Okay, so that's all the arteries and the veins below the diaphragm. It's the same location. Okay, you see that? Okay, it's all side by side. Okay. And so you should have no problem. The only problem for the veins, okay, make sure you know superior vena cava, inferior vena cava here, inferior vena cava here, okay, that's inferior vena cava, okay, and sternal, it's been damaged over here. Okay, so sternal is damaged over here. It's going to like this. Okay, you still have some. Okay, the brachiocephalic been damaged, but you can still see. Okay, this piece is brachiocephalic. This is right subclavian, and this is right external jugular. Okay, just see where it's branch. Okay, before the branch, superior vena cava. Of the first branch, brachiocephalic. Brachiocephalic branch again, you have subclavian and external jugular. Every time, branch name change. Okay?
So is it left and right?
Yes.
Okay.
Left brachiocephalic, right subclavian. Okay. Left external jugular, right external jugular. Okay? And azygos, you have to push the lung to the side. Okay, you see this? That's azygos. That's unique. Okay, unique, and only for the vein. You don't have a zygous artery though. Okay, so that's all of them.